Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Welcome to the Mid-Atlantic Aquaponics, I guess YouTube. And we decided that we were going to do a video because we got the light system up. And it may not look secure, but I think it is.
Yeah,
what do you think?
pretty well. I mean, it's secure.
It's secure.
Yeah, it's secure. We can. What's cool, like I mean, if we need to, although it's pretty low right now, we can raise it up or lower it just by pulling the rope and getting the sides to go up. So that's one advantage of this one. Yep. Also, I didn't have to buy anything new. This was all made from parts that we had left over from when we built everything else.
Yeah.
And I didn't take into consideration that we'd need lights. But I thought that this would be a good opportunity, I guess, to kind of go back over how everything works in the system for anybody who hasn't yet seen it. And so, for anybody who doesn't know, who's just now watching the video, aquaponics is basically we're trying to grow plants by using the fish waste and recycling the water. And so it's a symbiotic relationship between the fish and the plants. The plants clean the water, and the fish make the water dirty. But the very stuff that the fish make the water dirty is what helps the plants grow. So it's a symbiotic relationship. We don't have fish quite yet, but hopefully this week we'll get our permit. But this big tank down here is a 300-gallon, it's basically a water trough for cattle, but it's a big 300-gallon tank of structural foam, and it's full up with the water. And the water from here gets taken up in this pump right here. It's down here, and through this big hose. The big hose goes up here and into our sump, which is up here, and goes in, flows down to the very bottom of this, and the water will rise slowly, and slowly kind of cycle around and flow into a big tube in the middle and come out here, and then flow down here to our manifold, which you'll know over that way. Yeah. This is our manifold, where it splits up and one tube goes into each of the beds. We have got 4 beds here. And that feeds the plants. And then when the water gets to a certain point, it flows over in these little nifty overflow things. Yep. And so that's what grows the plants. The water, once it goes through here, the roots will clean out a lot of the dirt and stuff, and that's what will make the water fresh and clean for the fish. We added this. I don't know if it was in the last video, but we added an overflow. Well, actually, this was originally the main tube, and then we added a slightly larger one and this overflow tube in case this ever, for some reason, gets clogged up or something happens to it, the water gets too heavy or whatever, it'll get to this overflow and just flow directly into the place so we don't have a mess out here. Exactly. That's kind of all we really wanted to show was the new lights and just re-explain how the system works. There's 64 holes here, so we'll have 64 plants. And they're doing real well. We put these in last night or the day before?
The day before. We didn't do anything last night. Okay,
the day before. So this one looks like it's quite a bit bigger. Some of the other ones look pretty big. Some of them look like they're not doing great, but I'm sure they'll perk up in a little while.
Cool. So there's 16 for every one of these, and we have 4 of them.
Yep.
Cool. I kind of want to get a video almost of the sump.
It's really hard to get inside the sump because it's so close to the ceiling.
Yeah. But maybe draw a diagram or something. Have it up on the wiki.
I mean, basically, the only thing that's inside the sump is I've got the pieces here. This is what's inside the sump.
And then the water goes, and then goes inside. Yeah.
So
cool.
That's what's in there.
All right. I can picture it now.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, great. I guess that's all we wanted to show, and we'll have another video when these plants get a little bit bigger. Some of them are doing really well. Some of them aren't, as you can see.
I mean, I anticipate we'll probably in about 2 weeks have fish. So maybe we'll do a video on the fish. You probably won't be able to see them because we covered this up because the fish we're getting like it to be dark. So. Yeah. You probably won't be able to see them, but maybe we'll feed them or something like that, and they'll jump up and you'll be able to see that.
Yep.
So, until next time.
Okay. All right. Bye, everybody.